today we've got a Creative Connections challenge. A part of the Creative Connections group from the Turquoise Iris. She gives us challenges every month. This month she challenged us to collaborate with each other. It could be with each other in the group, someone in your home, your pet, a neighbor, what have you. She just wanted us to branch out and collaborate. So me and my friend Adora down in Oklahoma decided to collaborate on a YouTube video, and I had already sent her this cheapy little watercolor tinfoil thing, and so we decided to do YouTube videos on that. So I'm going to link you to Adora's video so you can go watch what she did. So you need a water mister, tinfoil, markers, and some paper. Let's see what we're going to do. So for the challenge, I decided I was going to do one of my sunflowers that I like to paint. Usually paint it on canvas with acrylics and Posca pens, but I thought this tinfoil watercolor idea would lend itself well to the style that I like. So I am taking all the colors that I would have used in an acrylic paint and in markers instead, and coloring it very loosely on the tinfoil. You know, since I've already got the general design idea in my head, I can draw it out fairly easily. But you don't have to draw a design. You can just color random colors and end up with a really cool watercolor effect afterwards that you can then sketch on later. I'm sketching knowing that when I put water on this, that the colors are going to blend together. So I'm keeping that in mind as I sketch it out. And then I mist it lightly with my mister bottle, and I put my watercolor paper on it, and I am pressing pretty hard. You could get a brayer out too and roll it with your brayer. And I'm just misting my paper because the paper will curl on you when you get it wet. So if you lightly mist it again and kind of set it back down, it'll start to dry flatter for you. Later, when it's completely dry, it may still have some curl to it, and you can take a hot iron to it to flatten it back out. Here I am experimenting with a canvas board. It's an 8x10, a little bit smaller than my tinfoil, so I'm giving myself some reference lines so when I lay it down, I'm laying it in the correct spot. And I'm doing the same kind of sunflower design on this as well. You know, we're just playing, we're experimenting. You know, we don't learn if we're not playing and experimenting. From doing this, I did learn that canvas board absorbs water more than watercolor paper does. It will then disperse the water more too, and your color will be more of a pastel. It won't be as vibrant, but it's still a pretty cool effect. Here I've got 3 sunflowers that I did. one there has the Posca pins already on it, and I'm going to show you how I do that on the other two. I'm just going to get a black Posca pin. I use a couple different size ones, and mine are getting old and a little dried out too, so I need to get some new ones. But we're just going to start adding our lines for our sunflower seeds and our petals. That way it gives it more definition, but still, again, this is very loose. We're not going to pay a lot of attention to fine detail. Now these ornaments, they turned out pretty cool. So just watch and you'll see how cool they looked. Remember not to use too much water, because too much water and you end up with just a watery little mess. But after they dried, I was still able to use them. And I'm using my Mr. bottle to trace out a gold line with my gold Posca pen. And I like to do this 3 times, not in the same exact spot. I don't know why, but I like how it looks. Can't explain it to you. And then I'll go in and I use my Posca pen to give me some gold highlights, and I draw a little ornament top and a little string. You know, just add some fine little details. It's super simple, super easy, and so cheap. I like to use these as little thank you cards or gift tags, or you can frame them like I did. What do you think? Are you going to give this a try?